Oh, yeah. All right. Whoa! And now it's time for the Late Boomer Show, starring Stephen J. Morris. Yeah. Bah! You scared me, boss. What are you doing sleeping in the middle of the afternoon? What's the matter with you? Oh, I was just thinking about the work I have to do. All right, well, get back to work. Oh, you're so cruel. Yeah. All right. Here we are. Here we are again. This episode, by the way, it's April 6, 2006, is about idiots and heroes. So let's start with the idiot. Yeah, this guy. He thinks he's the rock and roll player of the world. You know? But
these kids are soft. They are so spoiled. They have no idea why they turn on the hot water faucet, why hot water comes out. They have no idea why they can plug stuff in the wall and electricity turns it on. Yeah. These kids need to be stripped naked and thrown into the wilderness without anything for a week. And if they don't make it, tough. They need to learn what my kids and my grandkids, my bandmates, I got a bunch of rock and roll bandmates that are tougher than any of these Gen Zers. Now, let me clarify that. Only the guilty need to feel guilty.
Yeah, and you're way guilty, dude. Here's a guy, Mr. He thinks he's a comedian now. He thinks he's like, I don't know, some put-down artist. He thinks he's funny, but he's not. He's memorizing his military dad's exact same words to him in 1967. That's what his dad told him. So now he's going to do it to his kids' generation. Mr. Macho Chismo Masculinity. You know what he did? He went to the recruitment center or whatever that is. The draft induction center, and he took a dump right in his underwear so they could deny him entry to the military, and he didn't have to serve. He didn't have to serve in Vietnam because he's busy getting underage girls and noodling on his Fender Strat. Phony. He's an idiot. He's the idiot of the week. And he goes on Newsmax, one of these low rated news channels that have a right-wing tinge to it. You know, that's how you make money. Newsmax is trying to be more conservative than Fox News. Yay! So he's idiot of the week. Now, Now, the hero of this week is James Carvel. Now, I don't know what time you see this, if Trump's still alive, or is he going to invade Poland? I don't know what he's going to do. So, whatever happens, happens. And if he does live, boo-hoo-hoo. If he's passed away by now, yay, yay, he's dead. But I'd rather do yay, yay, than okay, now, here's the hero of the week, the greatest Democrat that ever lived, and that's James Carvel. Are you there, James? Are you there, dude?
You sit down and you listen to me, you fat fuck. All right? I'm getting ready to tell you something that's very important knowledge that no one else is going to tell you, so I'm going to tell you right to your fucking face. By the way, get your finger out of your ass and quit licking it. You don't know goddamn manners. How were you brought up? All right. So I told you that you'd be gone by April Fool's of 2027. I'm getting a little worried. I got to tell you, I watched that word mash you had night before last, I guess it was. Man, I got to tell you, don't go throw the fucking number on me before the election, because I want you very, very aware on election night when people tell you what the fuck they think of you. They hate you. Everybody hates you. There's an article today I read about how low can his polling go, and what's your floor? Some people say it's 33. Well, now it's 35. So if that's true, you might go through the floor. Because all you're going to have left is hardcore MAGA. And frankly, you got 49, you're down to 33. We're glad to have all the people that are now admitting that was a huge mistake. You watch these videos of people saying, I can't believe I voted for that guy. Well, you did, but welcome back. The other 30, just shit, go. You're more trouble than you're worth. You know, to go to your fat ass rallies and whatever you do. But I want to say this right now, man. Don't croak on me. All right? Don't do that, because I want you alive when all this shit happens to you. So you get rid of Pam. They're leaking everywhere. Your boy Pete, you got to do something over there, man. You need to send a whole regiment of plumbers in the Pentagon, because everybody hates him. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You have no idea. Why don't you call your friend Lindsey Graham, the magic wand guy? Check in on, see how he's doing, okay? Maybe check in on Kristi Noem's husband. You know, you could see how big his tits are now, or anything like that. It's just starting, dude. It's just starting. And you don't have any idea of the pleasure that people take. And I know we shouldn't do this. You know, this is Easter weekend, and I saw these cheese dick so-called clergy that came by the White House. Oh, my God in heaven. And compared you to the resurrected Jesus. I read something today, and I think very astute. The only thing that you and Jesus have in common is y'all both hung out with prostitutes for different reasons. But who in the shit ever looks at you and thinks, I better love my neighbor as myself? But I got news for you. Boy. A real clergyman is going to speak this weekend. I mean, like a real one. He's known to some as Bob. Yeah, Bob. Bob Prevost, better known as Pope Leo. Pope Leo doesn't like you. I can tell you. He don't have to mention your name. You can see the contempt he has. You got what I'm saying? He's going to fucking tell you what theology is, not some fake ass Mike Johnson, Paul Pressler. Go look up Paul Pressler, who is Mike Johnson's spiritual mentor, and see what he did. And that's about what you're down to. Paul Pressler and Mike Johnson in a country is done. They're so done, and they're done with these ignorant so-called clergy people, whoever the fuck they are, and they're ready to hear from a real horse, somebody that knows a little theology maybe. That would be the Augustinian trained and Pope Francis inspired Pope Leo. So whatever this season of renewal is for you, for me it's Easter, some people Passover season, some people it's springtime, whatever it is, I want to assure all of you, we're springing. There's real hope coming. We just got to keep this stupid son of a bitch alive and cognizant so he gets to know what you think of him. And I know you're going to tell him exactly what you think of him. So until then, enjoy your weekend with your family. Think about how the best way that I can advise you to be a better person is do everything you can to get rid of this turd. Yeah, that's what you are, turd. You like them, you worship them, you put them in gold toilets because a turd really resembles what you are. So we're coming. It's springtime in America. Thank you very much.
It sure is. I like the guy. Don't agree with all his stuff. He could be more left-wing, but he's not. He's left of center. What are you going to do? You know? And there's not many anarchists in America. It's the two-party system. Fuck the two-party system. All right. Well, here's another one. Another episode. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.